Anxiety, depression, PTSD, and bipolar disorder are not just words, they are life-altering conditions that affect millions of people every day. It's not just about symptoms, it's about emotions, experiences, and invisible battles that are fought in silence. Imagine waking up each morning with a weight on your chest, a weight so heavy that even taking a deep breath feels like a task. For millions, this is not imagination, it's life. But there is hope, and sometimes it's found in most unexpected places. Hi everyone, welcome to Yuvaap, your guide to holistic health, finding root causes, solving health mysteries, and discovering a healthier and a very happy version of yourself, one small step at a time. Mental health is often invisible but deeply felt. Anxiety, depression, PTSD, and bipolar disorder are not just words, they are life-altering conditions that affect millions of people every day. Today, we will take a closer look at these challenges, not just from a clinical perspective, but through real stories of people who have lived through them, who are living through them, including some shared by our amazing community. To ensure that this video is packed with value, we have reviewed 5 peer-reviewed research articles and consulted experts in neuroscience and psychology to understand these things and bring you their insights. So when we combine their insights with the stories from our viewers, their insights combined with the stories from you, our viewers, are here to help everyone understand these disorders better and see what could be the possible solution. But this isn't just about understanding. It is about moving ahead. It is about solutions. We will also explore how music, something as simple as sound, can act as a powerful tool for healing. And here's the exciting part. This is all backed by hard science. Studies have shown that specific types of music, from ragas to affirmations, can calm the mind, reduce anxiety, and even help us sleep better and sounder. Here are the 3 things that we will learn in this video. First, how different mental health conditions they affect, how they feel, and how does our daily life gets affected. Second, how music interacts with our brain to promote healing. And third, what are the practical ways to get started? How can we start using music today as a tool to feel better? Stay with us as we explore these facts, share real stories, and uncover solutions that help us feel better step by step, one small step at a time. Let's understand what mental disorders feel like. It's not just about symptoms. It's about emotions, experiences, and invisible battles that are fought in silence. Let's break it down one by one. Let's start with anxiety, which is like a battle which is within. It's like a storm. You just can't escape. Even on the calmest days, you feel there is a storm happening in the mind. It's not just worrying, it's your heart racing, your palms are sweaty, your mind running a marathon with no finish line, just for something you are worried. Small things like walking into a crowded room can feel like climbing a mountain. And even when you are physically exhausted, your mind won't stop. Your mind won't let you rest. As you can see on the screen, one of our viewers shared their heartfelt journey. She was also suffering from anxiety and, she was trying everything to feel good. But what helped her was when she cut out tea and coffee and she started drinking milk with turmeric and saffron before bedtime. See, it's not like what we are discussing here is not about finding one miracle cure, but one small step. Consistent changes can be powerful tools for healing. It's not about in one day things will get resolved. One day there will be quick fix, but small changes when done on a regular basis can make a big difference. See, sleep is often the first thing that anxiety takes away, but sometimes sleep is also the key to feeling better. And that's where it starts. Let's talk about depression. That invisible weight that just holds. See, it's not just sadness. It's like living in a world which is drained of all its color. It feels heavy. It feels like you are carrying some invisible weight. Even simple things Like getting out of bed in the morning can feel impossible. You don't want to get out. And the things that once brought you joy, like, your music or something, spending time with someone, doesn't even feel like, you relate to that anymore. Another user, like you can see on the screen, who mentioned like depression is not just sadness, it's like a different state. And when you are in deep depression, it's like there is no joy in life. It's a crushing sense that things will never change. They will remain as it is. That hopelessness, that feeling of isolation. This is what it feels like. Another condition, PTSD. It is typically post-traumatic stress disorder, which starts after you have had a scary incident. You keep on imagining that scary memory over and over again. And that's what it keeps on, your mind is in a replay mode. If you have had like a very, say, natural disaster, some element of like, a bad disease diagnosis, your brain remembers each and every detail. Everything. You can repeat the sentences that, somebody said or what happened in that scene. When we speak about the symptoms of PTSD, it may seem to others, it may look like a small thing, but those flashbacks will keep coming. We'll be able to feel that the bad memory is happening all over again. You may stay away from places or people that remind you of that event which happened. You may get scared, or you may get in a fear mode very easily, or you may not feel emotions at all. See, this happens because a part of the brain called amygdala gets too active. This is the part that makes you feel scared, which is needed at times. But then it cannot come out of that fear. Your brain doesn't know when to turn the fear off, and that's why you are in a constant state of fear. But the good news? Certain sounds like Om chanting or calming music can help the brain feel safe again. It's that simple. It can slow down the fear response. It can change the amygdala in a way that helps you relax. And then another condition that we wanted to discuss today was bipolar disorder, which is the emotional roller coaster. So many of users report that one moment you're very happy, you're full of energy, you're doing everything that you wanted to do. You feel you can take on the world, and suddenly the next moment it crashes. You are sad, tired. So these are like big mood swings. In one state, you are very ecstatic, like, you're very happy. And in the second state, you are in a state of kind of depression. So there is a switch between mania and depression. So too much energy, you are talking very fast, not able to sleep, and sometimes you can take bad or rash decision in that. And then there is depression, which is sad, tired, I don't want to do anything. See, what happens in these big mood changes, why it happens? Because the chemicals in the brain called dopamine and serotonin are not balanced. Dopamine helps us feel high, happy, energetic, but too much of it can be a problem. People may think like, what are you doing? What kind of actions are you taking? And the common symptoms in which, we have to watch out during mania is super excitement, not sleeping, doing risky things. And in the other phase, it's like very sad, tired, not wanting to get out of bed, not wanting to do anything. But there are ways to feel better. See, listening to calming music like 432 Hertz can help balance the brain. It calms the mind almost instantly. 10 minutes and see what magic it can do. If you know someone who is living with a bipolar disorder, or like, it can feel very unpredictable. Your relationships can suffer. But when you seek support, when you take the right knowledge, it can really help. See, these experiences that you feel, they are more than just emotions. This is your brain chemistry at play. See, when chemicals like serotonin and dopamine fall out of balance, it feels like your mind is working against you. But the beauty is, brain is very resilient. Once you know the problem, once you know how it can be solved, it shows you result almost instantly. And the simplest tool when it comes to these issues is music. What if I told you music can calm the storms of anxiety, lift the fog of depression, and quiet PTSD and bipolar for you? And in the next segment, we are discussing exactly that, the science behind how music heals and the types of music to transform the different type of illnesses we just spoke about. See, music is not just a collection of sounds. It's medicine for the mind, and science proves it. When you listen to music, your brain responds in this extraordinary ways. It triggers the release of dopamine, the feel-good hormone, lifts your mood almost instantly. That's the beauty. See, it also reduces cortisol, which is the stress hormone. that skyrockets during anxiety or trauma. It even lights up the hippocampus, the part of the brain that controls memory and that controls emotions, helping you process the hidden emotions better, helping you process thoughts more clearly. Now let's explore 4 specific ways in which music can heal, backed by science. First, ragas for emotional healing. See, Indian classical ragas aren't just music, they are emotional tools, they are emotional medicines. For example, Raag Darbari has been shown to lower heart rates and reduce BP. Another study which was conducted on Raga Todi by PubMed found that listening to instrumental Raga Todi on sitar every morning for 15 minutes significantly reduced state of anxiety levels. Participants who listened to the raga for 7 consecutive days experienced noticeable improvements in their anxiety levels. This research, it highlights the calming effect of structured sound wave, which is exactly what raga is. It's a structured sound. It's not just any sound. See, structured waves that aligns with brain's natural rhythm. It alleviates stress and anxiety. Second, Om chanting. You might wonder, how does something as simple as Om chanting helps the mind? Let's see research. Research published in the International Journal of Yoga explains that Om chanting stimulates the vagus nerve, which regulates your body's relaxation response. It's like a reset button for your nervous system. So chant Om, your nervous system gets reset. In another study, PTSD patients who practiced Om chanting shows significant reduction in the flashbacks for the trauma events. It shows reduction in anxiety in just 6 weeks. There is no medicine that works this fast. In another study I was reading, I forgot the name, where Om chanting for 66 days, just 5 minutes a day. MRI showed structural changes in the brain. Now that may seem like magic, but that's true. And that is something as simple as chanting Om. Next, let's look at affirmations. What can affirmations do? See, affirmation-based music, it helps reprogram the subconscious mind. A study in the Journal of Behavior Therapy found that repeated positive affirmation, it increases activity in the brain's prefrontal cortex, the area which is responsible for decision making, the area that is responsible for self-worth. By replacing negative thoughts with affirmating ones, we are literally rewiring the brain to focus on positivity. And lastly, frequency healing. You may have heard of 432 Hz music. While it may sound mystical, here's the science behind the calming effects. Studies published in Neuroregulation found that music at 432 Hz aligns with body's natural frequencies. Slowing heart rate reduces stress. It is even shown to help balance brain waves, shifting from high stress beta waves to relaxed alpha waves. Think of it as a tune-up for the nervous system. Music has power to transform the body, transform the mind. It's not something you listen, but you become. It is something you can actively use to heal yourself. Let's find practical ways you can make music a part of the daily routine without breaking your bank. Let's start with something very simple. First, you could start your day with affirmations. 10 minutes a day, that's all. 10-minute affirmation music, or just in the morning. That's the first thing you do in the morning. Studies show that starting your day with positive affirmations can rewire the brain for confidence, for resilience. You can find affirmation tracks on our music channel in the I button. Just hit play, close your eyes and see the magic. Second, what else can we do? We can use ragas for stress relief. If you are feeling stressed after a long day, try Raag Darbari, try Raag Yaman. It's perfect for evenings and for a good night's sleep. It's like a musical hug that tells your brain it's time to relax. Research suggests that even 15 minutes of listening to calming ragas like Raag Yaman can lower cortisol level, help you feeling more relaxed and centered. Third, incorporate practicing Om chanting in your life. Before you go to bed, try Om chanting for 5 minutes. If you can't do 5 minutes, just do 11 times. It doesn't need to be perfect. Let the sound resonate through your body. The vibration will stimulate the vagus nerve, which is the biggest nerve of the nervous system, easing your nervous system into a relaxation state. Studies show that people who chant Om regularly report better sleep, reduce symptoms of anxiety. And the fourth one, how we can integrate is like, let's say you are doing any activity like cooking, like you are reading something, just play some nice relaxing music in the background, some nice chant which is not distracting, or just some frequency healing in the background. While cooking, the vibration will come in your mind. It will just change the nature of the activity to a very relaxing activity. Now let me talk about the most important part, which is consistency. See, healing through music is not a one-time event. Of course, you will feel some benefit in the 10 minutes itself when you start, but if you want to get the mega benefits, if you want to get the exponential benefits, consistency is key. Just dedicate 10 minutes, 15 minutes to this practice and let the music do the rest. Within a month, you will notice you are sleeping better, you are feeling calmer, people are saying you are performing better, and even thinking more clearly. At Yuvaap, we believe that true healing starts with holistic wellness, 360-degree wellness. Nutrition, toxin-free living, meditation, movement, living with harmony with nature, and sleep. And why, this works is because this has to be completely personalized to you. Every journey to health is different. That's why it's important to assess every person in their uniqueness, their physical health, their symptoms, their social connection, their emotional state. Everything tells a story, and we must listen to that story carefully to create a plan that is stable. When you are dealing with specific things like anxiety, depression, PTSD, your diet, your meditation, your wellness routine should support that, should address those exact needs that your mind needs now. See, imagine having a meditation practice that is tuned to scientifically backed frequencies for your mental health situation. A yoga routine that helps you balance the mind. Lifestyle and diet changes which are designed to remove toxins that impact the emotional well-being. This is not a one-size-fits-all solution. It is the personalized path to holistic 360-degree healing. See, our programs will complement any medical treatment that you are doing and may improve the effectiveness of those treatments together, and over time reduce the need for the treatments altogether. So whether you are managing a chronic condition or you are looking to feel your best, let us get started. If you are ready, click the link in the description to explore how personalized 360-degree wellness can transform your life and can change the mind, change the situation that you are currently in. You could also WhatsApp us on the numbers given below to get started. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more insights. Bye bye for now. Stay curious and keep finding your why with Yuvaap.